Do you feel a little bit embarrassed that you read fanfiction? Let's dig into that, shall we? Fanfiction is just erotica. It's just adult content for smart people. You're like, I want it to have some artistic merit, but I want it to kind of do the job that I want it to do. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Welcome back to Love and Fandom, where we believe the relationships we see on the screen help us to understand ourselves at a deeper level and have a better relationship with ourselves and each other. I'm Cheryl Muir, relationship expert, professional fangirl, full-time nerd, writer and reader of fanfiction, prolific writer of fanfiction. Of the ones that I've tracked over the years, I have published 250,000 words of fanfiction, 250,000, probably more than that. That's just what I've tracked. But that's a shitload. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. Here's the thing. I have gone from, and this is like, I'm thinking about like back in 2010, so that's a long time ago because I'm very old. About 5,000 years old. My soul is about 5,000 years old. I am actually 30 something. Back in 2010, 10 years ago, I would have been fucking mortified if anyone I knew from work would have known that I read fanfiction, wrote fanfiction. Now I openly talk about it and make videos about it on the internet. So how did I get to this place? I'm not saying I'm perfect on this journey, but I've really reached a level of self-acceptance about it. Why is that? I think the reason why, and I hope you can take something from this as well, is that I just decided there was nothing wrong with me. Or that the things that made me who I am, that make me kind of weird, are actually really perfect for what I'm here to do. And that's a real journey. Like, it takes real courage. I know I kind of seem like I'm a bit like, maybe I seem a bit ballsy or I seem a bit direct, whatever, and like, I can be. But I'm worried a lot of the time. Like, I'm a bit like, oh shit, who's going to say something about this? But it's not going to stop me from saying what I want to say, because I feel like it's important and I feel like it needs to be talked about. And I feel like my life experience is not so exclusive that if I've experienced it, no one else has. Like, I think there are other people that experience this too. And so therefore it's important. And if it's helped me, it's going to help someone else as well. I particularly want to speak to those of you that are, OGs and have been in fandom for a little while. And maybe you're feeling like, oh, I'm in my 30s, I shouldn't be reading it. Here's my view, and I posted this on the Tumblr machine, and maybe I'll post it on the Instagram machine as well, but fanfiction is just erotica, and erotica is just basically PORN for smart people. Why did I say it like that? Because I don't want this video to get blacklisted. But it is. It's just adult content for smart people. You're like, I want it to have some artistic merit, but I want it to kind of do the job that I want it to do. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? And I think also, if you have found so much enjoyment and so much pleasure in writing it, reading it, it's brought you, together with a group of people who help you to accept yourself and whatever it is you're into, or whoever it is you're into, especially with those like really specific kinks, the oddly specific kinks, the ones, Yeah, me too. I know, me too. Well, the thing is, we get to accept that about ourselves. And if fanfiction is a medium that's helped you to do that, that's amazing. That's an amazing thing. Does it mean you have to shout it from the rooftops like I do? No. I have a big mouth and I'm on the internet. But, maybe it just means you drop the shame. Maybe it means you drop the guilt. Maybe it means you go, oh, maybe there's nothing wrong with me. Or maybe the thing that makes me a little bit different, and maybe I think I'm a little bit weird, but maybe weird's not a bad thing. And the thing that makes me different is perfect for what I'm here to do. And it's perfect for who I'm here to be. Are there people that are not going to understand? Of course, there always will be. There'll always be those people that are like, what? I don't get it. What is it? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like the Avengers? But I don't understand. I remember hearing somewhere, someone said, probably on Tumblr, they said, say what you want about fanfiction, but I've read things on AO3 that have brought me to tears much more than any New York Times bestselling novel. And I think that is a true word. Never a truer word has been spoken. There are some beautiful fanfiction writers, and they are writers and authors. Maybe they haven't published a book yet, but they bloody should. Have you ever read Frostbite? Do you understand how amazing Frostbite is? And it should have been a YA novel. Like, Maiden of Asgard, where are you? Stand up. We love you. You're an amazing writer. Like, you did that. You created that. Holy shit. She is writing books now, of course. I'm not Maiden of Asgard, by the way, if you're wondering. I have wrote some quite prolific Loki fanfiction over the years. Maybe you've read it. Maybe you have. If it's really kinky and really weird, you probably have read it. You're so welcome. But my point is to say that there are some really, really talented artists out there who are lending their art to things they really love, and those things they really love might be a certain fandom, whatever that fandom is. I kind of talk about the Avengers and like the MCU and Gotham and various things that kind of tickle my particular hyperfixation of the moment. But whatever it is for you, whatever it is you're lending your art to is perfect, and thank you. Thank you for sharing your art. If you're someone that supports the artist, thank you. We love that you're supporting us and sharing our art. Do you know how amazing it feels when you've wrote something and someone shares it and they leave you a comment? Like, it lights up your life and your day. It's amazing. You're never mad when someone's like, here's the parts I really, really liked, and they like quote it. You're like, I love you. Come here. Let me love you. Not to mention the self-acceptance when you have something in your head that felt really weird and really kinky and you share it and someone goes, me too, I'm into this too. Or they go, I didn't even think I was into this until I read this. And you're like, thanks, yeah, I'm a kink whisperer. I wrote it so well that now you're like, I think I'm into this and I don't know why. But that journey that you go on of self-acceptance is such a beautiful thing, and it can happen through so many different mediums. And if the medium it's happening to you through, did I say that right? Is fan fiction, then that's a beautiful thing. So just to accept that, don't be embarrassed. It's a beautiful medium. There's some beautiful artists and writers out there. You're just amazing. I want to kiss you through the screen. Mwah. That's all for today. I love you so much. This has been Love and Fandom. You know the things, all the things. Comment, like, share, subscribe. It helps me tickle the YouTube algorithm and help find other beautiful, beautiful souls like you. Thank you for being here. I've been Cheryl Muir. This has been Love and Fandom. I will see you next time, and remember, you are absolutely worthy of love. And accept yourself more. I love you.